Capricorn, y'all keep being hard-headed, and one way or another, come hell or high water, let go or be dragged. But you about to figure out who God is. You're going to figure out what it is that you believe in. Like, either it happens and it starts now, or next year, or the year after that. But the longer you wait, the harsher the drag. The universe will drag your ass if you keep this shit up. Hi Capricorn, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2024, back in a stable and steady Earth season finally. So I feel like you will be feeling safer, feeling more like yourself, feeling more open. And I mean it when I say the let go or be dragged. Saturn, your ruling planet, is in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is I believe. Pisces is the spirit world. Pisces is all things hidden, all things behind the veil. Hydrate, light it if you got it. I don't know why I'm already hyped with you guys. I'm already on an 8. And the message is already flowing, so breathe, create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2024. I just saw 1:11 on the clock. I'm telling you, you're getting a divine reset. And it's all this end of an era shit. Saturn in Pisces. Pluto's finally left. There's just this, you haven't been here before. And I feel like, I need to encourage you while you're in this, transition phase, that you're just finding your footing. But you're the fucking mountain goat. If anybody can. If anybody was born with the footing, it's literally you. And I'm just saying, either you voluntarily start diving deeper into your spirituality, because okay, some of you have spiritual practices. Some of you are like absolutely believers, absolutely deep in your faith. You're tuned in. It's time, you've been being called to the next level, and it's time to get to the next level. And that doesn't have shit to do with anybody else. It doesn't have shit to do with like a course or a class or anything that you need to be selling. It has everything to do with you and your personal connection to yourself and the God of your understanding. It's 2:22 on the clock. It's time to get more masterful in your faith. Are you living a faith-based life, or are you living a fear-based life? One or the other. It's very black and white. All right, so for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, 6 of Swords, first card out. First thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is what do you need to turn your back on in Taurus season? What thought processes? This is a Swords card. So thoughts, words, legalities, mindsets. What programming internally do you need to turn your back on? Some of y'all are in situations and you know your ass shouldn't be in the situation anymore. It may involve somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Some of you are moving or helping other people move. Some of you, it's just like, what will bring harmony in the mind? It just makes me think of that quote, Alex Hormozy. I don't know if he quoted this, but I heard him say it. If it costs me my peace of mind, it's too expensive. And I feel like some of y'all have been handing out your peace of mind like it was free hotcakes. And now there's like no peace for you. And so now it's time to start figuring out, what do I need to be done with? What do I need to turn my back on? What do I need to let go of, so that I can get to more harmonious waters? What actions, what thought processes, what decisions, what words need to be spoken will get you out of whatever turbulent situation that you're in that you know you shouldn't be in. Some of you are moving. Some of you, this is about a mindset. I'm already excited to clarify this on the plunge because I just want to see what y'all need to be turning your back on. The old life, the old you, the old thought process, just everything. You know, and we'll clarify that over on the plunge. Hopefully I see you over there, patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, check out my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below, along with your channeled song for the season that comes off my Taurus Bulldozer playlist. So check it out. I've been doing that for years. Hopefully you've been put on game. Anyway, first card out being a 6. Taurus season wants to bring in harmony for you guys, balance, especially after those eclipses. Capricorn, you are affected and impacted by the eclipses as well. All the cardinal signs are impacted by Pluto moving as well. So you know what you need to turn your back on. You know what thought processes are mentally holding you back. Some of you, it's like you want to stay in your comfort zone and you're not allowed to anymore. You can't do that anymore, and you've been fighting it. 5 of Wands reversed. I feel like you moving out of that old mindset is going to put you in a place where you get to recover. You get to like be with yourself and realize that you've been like putting all this energy into a fight that isn't your fight, putting all this energy into a job that isn't your purpose, putting all this energy into maybe someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, and they're not your person, or they're not for you. Or this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius may be leaving. The Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be kind of confrontational or combative. But it's like you've got to move forward towards getting a new footing on the ground. It's like you guys have to prioritize your stance. What's going on with your stance towards this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius? What's going on with your stance towards that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What's going on with your stance when it comes to all the things that you want to do? Some of you, it's like you're so good at multiple things. There's so many things that you want to try and you don't know where to start. And where to start is by way of creating room. Turning your back on whatever you know needs to change. Getting out of the divine's way and letting them, like, it's like you're white knuckling a wheel that is going in a different direction. And I just feel like you're needing more quiet time. Queen of Wands reversed. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's still bothering you, or like it could have been, this is the Knight of Cups reversed, could have been a love offer or a previous relationship. And this person is either being mean, or you're falling out of love, or they're falling out of love, or they're looking towards other things now. I feel like with the Queen of Wands reversed, the heart of Taurus season is like, babe, don't you know who you are? You keep getting all frustrated and grumpy and being a freaking tyrant, or internally being a tyrant, feeling like you have imposter syndrome, because right now some of you may be an imposter. Maybe you haven't made it to that place yet. You know, it's like that's where that imposter syndrome comes from. You know, it's like you don't feel like the thing because you're not the thing yet. If you were the thing, you wouldn't feel like an imposter. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but hey. And the Queen of Wands is like, yo, you've got all these tools, all this energy. Like, what's going on with your sense of direction? What's going on with your lack of confidence? Some of you, it's like bitterness or anger is welling up too much within you in some sort of way. It's steering the show. Or there may be somebody who's very fiery or bossy or very controlling in your life. especially if they have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. There could just be confrontation. There could be just drama from the past that's coming up, or like realizations, you laying something to rest. I saw 9:19 on the clock, and so there is something, nines or endings. So there could be a big ending coming up. Final two cards, final two messages, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Nine of Pentacles. See, it's like you don't have... What's going on with your faith in yourself, boo? Some of you, it's like hyper independence. Like, all I have is faith in myself. I don't believe in anything else. I don't believe anybody else can make anything better. I don't believe that I can, like, that this uphill climb will ever come. The 10 on there is just like from the 9 to the 10, I saw it. There's like this ending and this new beginning, that you're building a new relationship with your physical body, your self-worth, your career. There may be somebody else with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that is still showing up stable. For some of you, there's an influx of money, an influx of prosperity, like more like money management, I feel like is a big thing for you guys. Nice. Strength as the final card, and then the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The divine is letting you know you're being too logical. You have been too logical. That's not all there is to life anymore. Something's going to come and shake that up. The divine is shaking up, breaking up all that hyper logical thought processes, breaking up all that rigidity, breaking up all of your I got this hyper independence, so that you can receive. I just saw 11:11 when I said receive. Wishes coming true. And you get this brand new start, this new lease on life. That's the whole point. You are progressing forward. I wasn't even supposed to show you that. That's for the Patreon. But I love you, and I have to like give you the fucking message, boo. I love that there's only one court card. Well, two if you count the bottom of the deck. So 2 core cards and 1 major arcana, and strength comes at the end of Taurus season. And so and with strength out, it's like, what's making you feel weak? You have all the things that you need. What's missing, babe? What's missing is all this motherfucking willpower. All of this like heightened physical, spiritual, sexual energy. I feel like there is a surge of energy, a surge of like some oomph coming in. Aries season, I feel like, really helped deposit more gumption in you. That's how this feels, like gumption, like confidence coming in. It's like, but the crux of this, the whole point of the season for you guys is for you to really figure out the holes in your, oh, that's what okay. Saturn's like, y'all's source of confidence, like the sources of validation are invalid anymore. The things that make you feel like this now won't make you feel like this soon. So some of you, it's like, oh, I feel real 9 of Pentacles when I have all this money, when I get a big check. And then like, maybe the check doesn't come in. Why can't you feel 9 of Pentacles without the check? Why can't you feel 9 of Pentacles? Like some of you, it's like, I feel real 9 of Pentacles when I get a lot of compliments. What happens when those compliments don't come in? Can you self-regulate? Can you self-soothe? Can you gas yourself up? Do you know that you're that bitch, you're that dude, you're that person? Or do you need all this external validation? And that's what I feel like is happening. The external validation is being removed. And I feel like some of you are coming to full awareness about why this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius did you this way, or someone may be coming back around, or there could just be something here with like someone with Leo placements coming in, or you finally gaining like power over something that made you feel weak. And I feel like the deeper that you get out of, we got to be logical and use our minds for everything. Everything needs to make sense. when you get out of that and start understanding that there's so much life to live outside of things making sense. There's so much fucking adventure and miracles and like divinity that is to be experienced when you get out of the logical prison that the mind puts on you sometimes. With strength coming out, it's like, what makes you feel weak? There's this, whatever is making you feel weak, turn your back on it. Because if you do, it will feel stressful, but you will recoup. You're the fucking mountain goat. Some of y'all got whole businesses inside of you. Got whole, like the entrepreneurial ideas or the things that you have, the things that you want to do, all of this stuff, it's so fucking good. And like, why are you sleeping on yourself? And then you're getting frustrated or angry with yourself, and that's spewing out to your relationships to other people. And that's fucking annoying. So the major redirection comes at the end of Taurus season. There is a whole new cycle. And what's going on with your relationship to control? Can you do you know what true strength is? Do you know what weakness is? What is it? I feel like some of you are letting unqualified people influence your decisions. Some of you are letting people who are not even on your level influence your thought process. Do not take advice from anybody whose life you don't admire. Period. Some of you think, if I change my mind, if I start exploring faith, am I going to lose who I am? And it's like, no, you're going to actually become who you are, who you're always meant to be. You're not going to lose yourself by way of diving deeper into other streams of thought. I didn't mean to sound condescending with that. I told y'all got me on 8. I just feel like you may be extra agitated, extra irritable. Saturn doesn't necessarily like being in Pisces. And he's there for the next 3 years. And I just feel like Aries season agitated, like shook things up. It's like a bottle with soda in it, shook things up. And you can choose to be a brat, or you can really choose to let yourself understand that you are the most slept on intuitive of the zodiac. You and Virgo, I feel like, are the most slept on intuitives of the zodiac. Y'all be fucking knowing. And you have the energy, the wherewithal, like the strength, the just sheer determination to just get the shit done and just do what needs to be done. And that's why Saturn always will end up rewarding you guys, because you'll do it. You'll just do the thing, you know? Or some of you may like delegate the thing, but either way it gets done by the deadline, you know? And if not, if you're not one of those super sharp on point Capricorns, it's time to start tightening up. And that's what Saturn in Pisces is going to show you. The holes in your thought processes and in your execution processes. Like the way that you execute a decision, the way that you like the bridge between the thought and the thought becoming an action, it may be too long of a bridge. And there's just something there about like, let's shorten this up. And that requires self-trust. And the only way to, not the only way, but I feel like the most calm way to build your self-trust is to start doing baby bites of things over short periods of time. And so create a plan and fucking stick to the plan. Can you do it? Can you have faith in yourself? Can you believe in yourself? Are you going to turn bitter or are you gonna get better, baby? Ooh, ooh. Let's get into it.
Full version of the video, go to Patreon.